There was one event in Taal, nagkaroon ng parang binibining Taal. And they wanted to use the house as an exhibit, for the photos of that event. Sabi ko, sige, use the house. And so that gave me the idea na baka pwede kong gawing gallery or museum. So 2010, I became the chairman of Photo World Manila. And I had a collection of very old cameras. And for the first time, I displayed my cameras in the Glorieta, in that trade exhibition. And, the people had such a warm response to my exhibition. And I thought about, why not exhibiting the cameras also in Taal? Old cameras in an old house. Baka pwede, di ba? And maybe old pictures. Now, I didn't have old pictures. So I had to borrow some old pictures from some of my friends' collector. I got interested in photography. And so I started taking pictures as a young boy. I studied how the aperture works, how the shutter speed worked. That started my world in photography. And, as an engineer kasi, mahilig ako kuting-ting ng mga little things. I wanted to find out how these things worked. For a time, I would buy old cameras that are not working and try to make it work until it became a passion for me, to repair yung mga old cameras. I'm not really a professional photographer. I would say I'm a serious amateur photographer. I get my inspiration actually from other photographers also. I get inspired seeing nice photographs done by my colleagues or even professional photographers. And you try to do something similar. It's a different world for me. It's an outlet away from my kind of work where I do this, my work 6 days a week. So I have to have a break, and this is like a therapy for me. I'm very happy, at least in my small way, I can contribute to the tourism in Taal. Taal has been, for quite some time, been a dead town. And somehow there's been a resurgence of interests in tourism in Taal. Itong mga itong mga ibang relatives namin in Taal and other kababayans in Taal are slowly restoring their own houses. And I'm glad, I'm a part of this. Later on, probably towards this year, we're planning to change some of the photographs. And constantly, we try to change some of the cameras. I still have a lot of cameras actually in my house. And here, these are some examples of my collections. From time to time, we display some of these old cameras, remove some of the old cameras, so other people can see the other cameras. Actually, we have already renovated the ground floor. We have put an air-conditioned area. We wanted to have a coffee shop, so that's done. We have some nice coffee machines there. So people who would like to go to the museum and have meetings, or maybe they can just rest there. It's a fully air-conditioned area. They can have coffee. They can have meals there. Eventually, yeah. I'd like to invite the public, those especially who are interested in photography. If you want to learn about the history of photography, you can see old cameras like this one, much even older than this one. You can see it in Galleria Taal. It's only about 2 hours away from Manila. So, and in Taal, you'll see not only the camera museum, you'll see a lot of interesting places like the Basilica, the Alay of Kaysasay, and some other Museums, I think about, oh, maybe 10 museums in Taal, maybe more, I'm not sure. So come to Galleria Taal.